So we are possibly live. Just looking to make sure the YouTube stream is working. Yes, we are live. I'm a little bit behind today, but that's okay. I'm not seeing the video show up. Why isn't the video showing up? Okay, there. Looks like we're good. Hoping for a thumbs up over here. Yeah, okay. We're good. So, hello everyone. We're doing our daily, right now, Bitcoin, cryptocurrency, and finance updates. We'll see what happens in the future. So, first step you want to do when you're learning about Bitcoin is to hop on over to my website, which is linked in the description, and go to get your free crypto resources spreadsheet. From here, you will have all of these data points, or all of these websites, I should say, and you can go to the top 8 plus number 10 cycle repeat to go to the websites that we use for my reports. So first one is cycle repeat, and they are predicting an after having top for Bitcoin of $705,000 per coin. Not really many big pullbacks predicted moving forward. Keep in mind that this is based on their prediction from previous cycles if Bitcoin follows similar trends, and it's no guarantee of what the future actually will be like. Also, they were up to almost $1 million just like a week or two ago, but ever since we've been having this pullback in Bitcoin this past couple of weeks, since like beginning or middle of February, their predictions went, see, when we were up at 57,000 here, and then fell down to 45,000. Their after having top prediction went from like 900 something to now 700 something, all of which are way above the between 1 and 400,000 peak that I was predicting way back in summer, and that most of the people in the space are still estimating. So our next resource is how many Bitcoin there are left to be mined. This is just, there's 2,354,125 Bitcoin left to be mined that are not yet in circulation. These are given out as rewards for confirming Bitcoin transactions, and there are 900 new Bitcoin being mined every day, and these new Bitcoin are coming out of this uncirculated pool and then going into the circulated pool of Bitcoin in existence. So that's that. Bitcoin Treasuries, there are currently $66.2 billion worth of Bitcoin stored in the treasuries of publicly traded companies, which is how we know about it. They own 1,363,000 Bitcoin, or about 6.49% of the total Bitcoin supply. They bought in at an average price of 47.9 billion. So as you can see, their investment in Bitcoin has appreciated by about $20 billion, which is pretty good. That was sarcastic. It's really good. Bitcoin market dominance is 61.4%. This number basically tells us of all the money in cryptocurrency, 61.46% is stored in Bitcoin. So if there's $1 trillion in all of crypto, then 614.6 billion of it is in Bitcoin. We keep an eye on this number because when this chart falls, Bitcoin, if it stays the same price, it means money is flowing from Bitcoin into other large cap altcoins such as Ethereum. And if money is flowing into Ethereum after some time of the price appreciating, money will continue to flow into lower cap altcoins, where you have much higher potential payouts and much more risk. For our Gecko look, we have Bitcoin up here at $48,800 per coin. Ethereum, 1,500. Cardano, 1.16, up in the third spot. Tether, which is a US dollar stable coin, which means it's pegged to the price of the dollar, at a current market cap, is what we want to look at here, of $36 billion, which means that there has been a lot of Tether printed since it was $20 billion just like several months ago. Binance coins still doing very well. A lot of coins positive on the week and positive on the day. Cardano in particular up 11% on the day, so that's good for them. Bitcoin charts. I don't know if we necessarily look at this too often anymore. Not too much useful information. You can see a lot of people are interested. This is the bid-ask spread, or the interest of buying and the interest of selling. So, you know, everyone who has Bitcoin wants to sell it for like $60,000 right now, but no one is buying it for $60,000. Where these charts meet are where people generally agree to buy and sell Bitcoin, which right now I think we talked about is about $48,657 per coin. Down here you do see a big spike. That basically means at this $43,000 per Bitcoin level, there's a huge amount of support, which means if the price does drop down to that level, there'll be a lot of buy orders going in. That basically people don't think it's going to drop below that, and so they are putting in I don't know the name, but like an order on the market. So if the price hits that, that's their target price, and they will start buying Bitcoin much more aggressively, as you can see this massive spike once it hits that level. Last set of charts, I should say. The stock to flow model, the pi cycle indicator, and we want to look at the net unrealized profit loss. Unrealized. So for the stock to flow model, we use this to see what the fair value of Bitcoin should be, which right now it's the red line, and today is March 5th. It is currently $48,830 is the fair value of Bitcoin. Again, back to we don't have it yet. So 48,000. Bitcoin's current price is 48,800. So it's pretty close to the fair value, which is a good thing. It means we're not too overpriced or underpriced. So it's not really a great time to buy or sell, but that's fine. For the pi cycle top indicator, this tells us when we may be hitting a peak of the bull run. It's when the orange line crosses over the green line, and we are not yet crossing. We are getting close, which is a little concerning. When this crosses, historically, within a 3-day accuracy, which is pretty good over 4-year time horizons, within a 3-day accuracy, there is a peak of the bull market. So within 3 days of this crossing over, historically, the bull market will have peaked, or will peak. So that's a major warning flag. Now, this isn't necessarily something that is always going to be the case, but I do think it's important to let you know, because so many people are watching this indicator, that when it does cross, which it will at some point in the future, whether it's a couple weeks from now or several months from now, is anyone's guess. But when it crosses, because so many people are watching this indicator, it is very likely that it will become a self-fulfilling prophecy, that people will start selling to get out of Bitcoin because they think it's going to drop. And when everyone is selling, that's going to make the price drop even more. So just something to keep out for. Pi cycle top indicator is not as well known, though, as the net unrealized profit loss, which is here. There's a better chart if you are a paid member of Glassnode. I'm not, because I'm poor. But the important part here is to look at the percentage. So right now we're at 68%, and the number you want to watch out for is 75. So we touched it here. 75% or higher has indicated the top of a bull market, historically speaking. As you can see back here in 2013, we did have a double top where the net unrealized profit loss was above 75 for about a week, and we had that peak at $230 or so before falling back down to 60 something dollars, which is like a 3-4x drop. And then the actual peak happened up by $1,000 when again we were at a net unrealized profit loss over 75% for what is that, like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And then again in 2017 you had this where the unrealized profit loss was above 75% for a while and then fell back down. This was the 2017 peak, and we saw about $20K per Bitcoin. Now again we are getting close. Wow, that's neat. I didn't know it did that. I don't know how I did that. Oh, there we go. So